Hi friends! Welcome back to my channel. It's me, Georgina, and you're watching Flow with Georgina. In this class, we are going to be working on gentle back bends. So if this is your first time, this is perfect for you. This is great for beginners, and I encourage you, if you're intermediate or advanced practitioner, going back to basics will always help to strengthen your foundation. With each movement, we are also going to be strengthening our backs. Remember? No forcing. You are not supposed to go beyond your end range. In any movements, you want to be gentle with your body and really feel each movement with your breath. When you're ready, all you will need is a yoga mat, and let's begin. Alright, starting in Vajrasana or Thunderbolt pose, we're going to be sitting at the back portions of our mats, and I want your knees wide apart. So maybe the edges of your left and right side of the mat. Now you're going to sit on your mat here, and then your heels are splaying out of your bum. Alright, so we are going to crawl our fingertips in front of us as we drop our forehead on the mat for a wide-legged child's pose. We're going to slowly start to bring our awareness here to our bodies by feeling our toes. Wiggle your toes and imagine that energy line drawing up to your knees and going up to your bum and up to your spine and head, going to your fingertips. Strong energy lines, right? So you want to wiggle your child's pose here, left and right. We're going to loosen up our bodies, breathing in here and out. Just your normal breath. Now look forward. You're going to press firmly your forearms on the mat as you slide your way into Sphinx pose. Drop your belly on the mat. Knees and tops of your feet are now touching the mat here. And your hands are going to be in front of you. You can measure the distance of your elbows by grabbing your elbows here with your hands. And then hands forward. Now you want your elbows to just be in line with your shoulders here. Also, this Sphinx pose will depend how bendy your back is. So as you get bendier and stronger, you'll be able to lift it up closer here. But stay where you are. Wherever you are in your practice, we're just staying here in Sphinx pose and feeling this stretch. Making sure you're also not tense like this. You want to keep your shoulders away from your ears. Breathing in here. Good job. Now, we're going to place our hands to our sides here. Left leg lifts up. You're going to cross it over here to your right side. Try to see if you could tap that right hand. Of course, no forcing. If you're far here, that's fine. Just do where you can. You're just trying your best. Now look to your left. Left hand goes up and look up. A gentle twist. Yummy, yummy, yummy. And drop your left hand down, back to center, doing it on the other side. So right leg lifts up, and you're going to cross it over to your left. Try to see if you could tap that left hand. And right hand goes up, look up. Breathe in here. Now come back to center and to Sphinx pose. Now this time, right hand goes up, palm is facing down, and your left leg will go up. We're holding this for 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Other side, left hand up, palm down, and right leg up. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Doing it again this time. Lift it higher. Right hand up, left leg up. Higher. Holding for 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Left hand up, right leg up. Up, up, higher, and hold for 3, 2, and 1. Now push back to child's pose here. 1 full breath cycle to rest. Inhale and exhale. Now, press again your forearms firmly on the mat as you shift to Sphinx pose. Hands in front of you. This time, you are going to interlace your fingers behind you. And index finger is pointing back. Now, as you straighten your elbow, you're going to lift your chest up. So now your shoulders are open here, right? And your shoulder blades are retracting. So imagine and visualizing that your scapula touching together behind your back. We're just holding it here. And drop your forehead down to release. And again, lift up gently. Just see as high as you can. Breathing in here and dropping it down. Good job. Okay, release your hands and place it in front of you. This time, you're just going to bring both of your hands up, palms facing down, and you're going to bring your legs up. You're going to hold it for 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. And again, bring it all up for 3, 2, 1. Drop it down. Okay, that's our locus pose. We're going to try that again, interlacing our fingers behind us, index finger pointing out to help you open your shoulders as you lift both of your legs up. Lift it up as high as you can. We're holding and strengthening our backs here. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down. Okay, now last time you were just gonna paddle your hands and your legs. So kind of swimming here. Ready? We're gonna do this for 10, 9, 8. Think about strong back. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Push back to Vajrasana. Just gonna sit on your heels and you're gonna grab your heels with your hands. Now you are gonna drop your crown of your head on the mat. As close to your knees as possible as you lift your hips up, straighten your elbows, and this is a rabbit pose. Such a beautiful way to counteract the back bends. We're just breathing in here. Feeling that stretch, in your cervical spine. Right, on your exhalation, you're just gonna sit on your heels coming to Vajrasana. Whew, beautiful job. Now this time, you're just gonna swing your legs in front of you and reach up to inhale. Lengthen the spine. Exhale, Paschimottanasana, fold down. Wherever you are in your fold, if you're way up higher, that is fine, making sure you're not rounding your back. So you really want to pull, your lumbar, straightening your back here and fold down. Eventually, you'll be able to fold all the way down as you practice more often. So stay where you are. We're just holding, releasing the tension and, along our spine, our backs. Always staying with the breath. And come back to sit up. You're gonna step forward with your hips as you come up to chair pose. So try to see if you could go up without the help of your hand. Of course, if you can't, you can always lift with your hands, right? But I'm gonna do it without my hands. And as I open my knees out, I'm gonna lean forward and come up to chair pose. Good job. We're holding, making sure you can still see your toes here. So you're not out here, tucking it back in. And straight torso, lengthen your spine. Tuck in your rib cage, strong core. Okay, for 3 more. 3, 2, and 1. Palms to touch. Come back up. Tadasana or mountain pose. All right, this time you're going to step your right leg forward. And hover the left leg behind you. Try to see how high you could lift it up. Bend your left knee. From here, your left hand will grab the inside of your left foot. Here. Find your balance. Look at one straight point line in front of you. Now right hand reaches up, finding your balance, being gentle here. As you drop your right hand down slowly, you're also going to lift that back leg up. So it doesn't matter if you're way down here, that is fine. Just try your very best to lift it as high as you can. This is our dancer's pose. Beautiful dancer holding this position. Breathing in here. Lift it higher with each exhalation. You could even lean forward here. Holding for more. 3, 2, and 1. Drop it down and palms next to your sides. Doing it again on the other side. So right leg reaches up behind, bend your right knee, and you're going to grab your inner side of your right foot with your right hand. Here. Good job. Look straight and left hand reaches up. And you're going to drop that right or left hand down as your right foot goes up. Dancer's pose. Holding and breathing. With each exhalation, lift it higher. Maybe leaning again forward, holding this position. For 3, 2, and 1. Drop it all the way down. Reach your hands up, chair pose. We're holding this time for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, strong core, 2, and 1. Come back up, palms to your heart center. And reach your hands up again. Utkatasana, chair pose. This time, palms to touch. You're going to send it down to your heart center as you twist to the right. So your left elbow will now hook outside of your right knee as you twist. And look up. Breathing in here. Good job. Now just come back up. Doing it on the right side. Reach your hands up. Sink your hips down. Utkatasana or chair pose. Now we're going to twist again. Palms to touch. Bring it to your heart. And you're going to twist to the left side as you hook the right elbow outside of your left knee. Look up. Chair twist. Such a great way to strengthen our feet too. Staying with the breath. Good job. Now you're just going to come back to center, still having that bend in your knees, and your left foot will hover as you send it back here. Good job. Drop it down slowly, and you're going to come down on your knees, low lunge. Now hands can be placed to your sides as you lean forward and up. Just gently forward and up. Last one, lean forward and come back up. Place your palms or fingertips on the mat. Right leg goes behind you as you send your left leg forward. So we're doing that thing again. Low lunge, lean forward and back. Doesn't matter if your back toes are pointed or tucked. Last one, lean forward and all back up. Palms on the mat. And send your legs both back up. You're going to sit down again in Vajrasana. Right hand drops down on the mat as your left hand reaches up. Inhale. Lengthen and bend to the right. Exhale. And stay here. Just breathing. Feeling the side stretch. Come back to center. Left hand drops on the left side. Right hand reaches up. Inhale. Exhale, bend to the left, and stretch. Come back to center, interlace your fingers behind you. This time, you can also index finger pointing back. And you're gonna drop down, forehead on the mat. See how high you could lift your arms. Index finger pointing up, feeling that energy line draw up. Just staying here, opening the shoulders even more. Lift it higher. Good job. Now, you're going to drop your forearms again on the mat as we transition again to Sphinx pose. Belly on the mat here and hands in front of you. Gentle back bend. Adjust yourself here. Feeling strong in the Sphinx pose. Spine is tall, spine is long. All right, now bend your right knee as close to your bum as you can. And then you're gonna grab it with your right hand. So there's like different options here. You could grab your foot inside of your foot or outside. So find what works best for you here. Okay, so you could also grab your ankles, right? We're just gonna do Dhanurasana. So as you grab the ankle or your foot, release and bend the left knee as you grab it with your left hand. So find what works best for you here. You're gonna lift your shins, sending it away from you as you lift your chest up. Opening the shoulders even more and heart space is fully open. Beautiful back bend here. Holding this. And release. Just drop your forehead on the mat. We're just relaxing. We're doing it again. This time, I'm going to place my hands inside of my feet. And then lift it up again. Dhanurasana. Try to see if you could lift your knees up from the mat this time. Really opening the shoulders. Heart opening. Feeling this beautiful back bend. Breathing in and out. Inhale again. Exhale, release everything and drop it down. You can have your head to your arms. We're just resting. All right, we're doing that again. Bend both of your knees if you could grab both this time. And outside now of our feet. Now open or lift your chest up as you send your shins away from you and lift your thighs up from the mat. You can feel which is the best option for you here in your Dhanurasana. Inside of your feet, outside, your ankles, right? We're just holding this again. And for 3, 2, 1. Drop it down, palms on the mat. Push back to rabbit pose. Sit on your heels. Grab your heels with your hands. Drop your crown of your head on the mat. Lift your hips up. Straighten your elbows. Rabbit pose. We're just breathing here and relaxing. And then sit on your heels, coming back to Vajrasana. Good job. Now you're going to crawl your fingertips in front of you. And lift your hips up, dropping your palms on the mat as you drop your forearms. And you are going to drop first your forehead on the mat. This is our puppy pose. So I want you to focus on your chest here. So you're going to let it melt down with gravity. Feeling your chest down heavy. Really working there with the back bend. Now if you feel that your back is a little bit loosened up there, you can drop your chin on the mat and maybe scoot your hands a little bit more forward for a deeper puppy pose. So chin on the mat. Eventually, you'll be really bending your back here. So if it's okay if you're not here and you're just on your forehead, that's fine too. You're just letting your body melt down. Really feeling this beautiful stretch. Really visualizing your tailbone is pointing up to the sky as you bend your back. We're just staying in here, loosening our backs, getting used to this sensation of the back bend. Now you're gonna firmly press your forearms on the mat as you shift to Sphinx pose. Good job. Again, look forward, look straight, shoulders are away from your ears, spine is long and tall. Push back to puppy pose. You can have your chest on the mat, your chin or your forehead, whichever is more comfortable for you, and forward again to Sphinx pose. Last one, puppy pose. And then Sphinx pose. Okay, this time you're gonna squeeze your glutes for 10, 9, squeeze the glutes. And release the glutes. Good job. Push back to child's pose. Send your legs in front of you, swing it forward. And you're just gonna come straight down to your backs. So you're gonna lay here with your back. You're gonna grab your feet, bend your knees, and as wide as you can grab the inside of your feet here for happy baby pose. And rocking our happy baby pose left and right to massage our spine. So you're really pressing your lumbar on the mat as you rock the pose. Breathing. You could also grab the outside of your feet, so whichever is more comfortable for you. Okay, now hug your knees here and you're gonna lift your head up for 10, 9, holding, and all the way down. Good job. Now stretch your legs. Palms are facing up and we're ending in shavasana. I want you to get a feel of your body. How's your back? Just relaxing in here. Stay with your breath, feeling your body. You could, of course, continue laying down. I'm just going to end this video. That's great sweat. I hope you really enjoyed this class and I hope you come back soon. I'm going to be uploading every week, so make sure to come back and subscribe to my channel. If you enjoyed this video, give this a thumbs up and I'll see you on my next class. Bye! Hey! There's a fly. Aw.